the middle of a dream.
Act 1. It was a bright sunny day as Jacob walked to school. He showed his hands in his pockets as he kicked around along the sidewalk. Nothing exciting ever happened to me.
What about when you won that contest at school last year?
Asked Adam, Jacob's best friend.
I don't feel like that. I mean, I want to go somewhere, do something.
Well, for now I think you better get to class. The most exciting thing that's going to happen in the next few minutes is a big Charlie.
Adam ran off down the hallway as Jacob flew into class. At his desk, he looked out the window and began to daydream about an adventure. Soon, Jacob's math teacher started to explain factorials to the class. So, Jacob reluctantly flipped open his math book and began to pay attention. It was going to be a long day. That night, over dinner, Jacob expressed his frustration to his parents. He told them he wanted to have an adventure. His mother pointed out that they take a family vacation every year. Jacob's dad suggested that perhaps he and Jacob needed to take a fishing trip.
I don't need another vacation. I mean a journey. A journey beyond the boundaries of my school. A journey beyond the boundaries of this town. And even beyond the boundaries of my state.
Act 2. The next morning, Jacob awoke to the chirping of birds in the trees. He threw on his clothes and hurried downstairs for breakfast. But the kitchen was dark and there was no sign of his parents anywhere.
Mom? Dad?
There was no response. Jacob searched throughout the house but couldn't find his parents anywhere.
Maybe they're all at the car.
As Jacob opened the front door, he almost tripped on something sitting on the doorstep.
What on earth?
Yes, we are still on Earth.
Jacob looked around to see who was talking. As he looked down, he saw a blue bottle. Taped to the bottle was a slip of paper.
What's this?
Asked Jacob as he opened it up.
A multiplication problem?
Jacob tried to pry open the jar, but it just wouldn't budge. Jacob looked more closely at the math problem.
Well, let's see. 12 times 30 is 360. Yeah, 360.
Jacob looked back down at the bottle. The lid to the bottle was likely ajar. Jacob lifted the lid and peered inside. Inside the bottle was a pool of water. It looked like the ocean, a small waves rocked back and forth against the sides. Floating in a small ocean was a boat. Sitting inside the boat was what looked like a genie. Yeah, you know, the kind of genie that lives inside magic lamps.
Hey Jacob, climb on in, buddy.
Said Adam from the boat.
What? Adam, is that you? What in the world are you doing?
I'm your travel buddy. For this adventure you've dreamed up.
You are? I mean, I have?
Climb in, Jacob. This will be the journey of a lifetime.
But how do I get in? How can this possibly be for real?
Just close your eyes, Jacob.
As Jacob closed his eyes, he felt a rush of wind. When he opened his eyes, he was surprised to find himself sitting with Adam in a front of small boat.
Act 3.
Before long, Jacob and Adam were rowing, singing, "Row, row, row your boat."
Hey, what's that up ahead?
It looks like a piece of wood.
Yeah, but what's that thing sticking out the top? We are at our first stop. The journey ends here unless you can solve the puzzle. The puzzle? What do you mean, the puzzle?
Oh, he means another math problem. Hand it here, Genie. Let's get this over with so we can move on with our journey. It's just starting to get good.
The genie handed the math problem over to Jacob.
What is the factorial of 5?
You can't be serious. You have to solve a math problem to get this boat moving again?
Yep, factorial. We just covered this. Okay, the factorial of 5 1? The answer is 120.
At that point, the boat took a sharp turn. The turn was so sharp that Adam almost fell out.
Sit up, young sailor. You've got some more rowing to do.
Act 4.
Things continued in this manner for many exciting miles.
Every so often, a piece of wood or another object would come floating by the boat with the math problem attached to it. Each of these math problems had to be solved to keep the boat moving.
The math problem got harder and harder as the sun beat down on the boys' backs. But Jacob refused to let their journey end.
Solving math problems. We never met a problem that we couldn't solve. We just used our noodles, that's all we need involved. No matter what the numbers, no matter what the facts, we just used our noggins and the problem we attack. We can find the product, the quotient or the sum. We can find factorials until the job is done. There's never been an answer that we couldn't find. All it takes is patience and the power of mind. The factorial of 8 without a calculator? You've got to be kidding.
The factorial of 8 is 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which equals, wow, that's a hard one.
Jacob realized that he could group the multiplication problems in any order he wanted. That would help him solve the problem more easily.
So, 8 times 5 is 40, 7 times 6 is 42, and 40 times 40 is 1,608. Geez, this is getting hard.
Okay, 4 times 3 equals 12 and 12 times 2 equals 24. So, all we have to figure out is 1,680 times 24.
Jacob sat quietly with his tongue sort of sticking out of the corner of his mouth. Then, his eyes lit up and he said, I got it! The answer is 4,320!
Excellent work! You really know your multiplication facts. Hold on to the side of the boat. Here we go again.
A few minutes later, a bird swooped down by the boat. It held a slip of paper in its mouth.
Now, this is getting ridiculous.
What would be ridiculous would be to stop this boat. I'm having the trip of a lifetime. Just look at that awesome sunset.
Jacob faithfully answered each problem. Adam was good at math and helped on occasion. Even still, Jacob wished he had brought along his waterproof calculator.
So, why do we have to solve all these hard math problems?
Adam asked after another stop to solve a multiplication problem.
Don't you get it? I've been wanting an adventure for so long. But this journey tells me that the key to an adventure in life is math.
Now, that sounds pretty dumb.
It's only dumb if you refuse to believe it.
Act
5.
Just then, an island appeared on the distant horizon. Come on, Adam. This is going to be cool.
Wow!
Adam gazed at the island.
I bet we'll have to solve a really hard math problem to get on that island.
Hopefully, it will be one that we can solve by working together.
So, where is this math problem?
Oh, you'll find it. Alright, just keep rowing.
The boys pushed their tired muscles to keep the boat moving. The rowing got harder and harder, but the boys didn't give up. Suddenly, the tip of a rock began to rise up from the water.
There it is. It's got to be on that rock somewhere. Come on, Adam. Faster.
The boys picked up speed and the boat started spinning across the water. The boat started moving really fast. Maybe a little too fast.
Look out!
Now, they needed to stop the boat before they smashed into the rock. The boys pushed their oars through the water in the opposite direction. But the boat was gaining, not losing speed.
Help! We've got to stop!
Jacob stood in the center of the boat, dug his heels in, and held the oar in water with all of his might. But it was too late. The boat smushed against the rock and sent Jeannie, Adam, and Jacob flying into the water. The boys sputtered around trying to catch their breath. When they finally got themselves together, they began to tread water.
Are you okay, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm fine. Where's Jeannie?
Jeannie!
He's gone. He just disappeared.
Jacob glanced back to check on his friend. As he spun around, he couldn't find Adam. Jacob panicked and began splashing around in the water and gasping for air.
Adam!
Act 6.
Jacob, wake up!
Huh?
Wake up! You're going to be late for school. You weren't at the bus stop this morning. What's up with you?
What? Where am I? Where's Jeannie?
Jeannie? Who the heck is that? You must have had some crazy dream.
Wow, I feel weird. Man, look how late it is. And I've still got some math before school starts.
Math homework? Since when do you care about your math homework? You hate math.
Not anymore. Not anymore.